waste millions and millions and billions of dollars for elections, for egos, for somebody to say, pick me, I'll be in charge. Why don't we spend that money in real change and paying teachers more and research for cancer and helping families out that need help? I asked these kids that were getting ready to go to college with their grades. And I said, let me ask you something. Jimmy, what is your grade? I have a 4.0. Great. Jenny, what's yours? I'm a 3.5. Great. Kinsey, what's yours? I'm a 3.7. Great. Steve, what's yours? I'm a 2.5. Great. So they're all applying for different colleges. And I asked them, I said, what if all of you guys blended? Like, what if we took the average of your grades? So, you got a 4.0 and you got a 3.7, you got a 3.5, you got a 2.5. So we averaged them all at 3.2. So you guys all get a 3.2 and then you apply for your colleges. Would that be fair? And they're like, no. Well, of course it wouldn't be fair. Why wouldn't it be fair? Well, because I worked harder. So you want to penalize taxes on somebody who makes more. I'm not saying they should pay more taxes. They should, but they shouldn't pay a higher percentage. If I make $1,000 and I pay 10%, I make $100,000 and I pay 10%. I make $1 million and I pay 10%. I make $5 million, I pay 10%. I'm still paying more. I'm still paying more because I made more. So I'm still contributing more than someone making less. So I'm helping a company that does bricks and concrete in Michigan and Indiana, like fixes your bricks and concrete. And he's like, he's never done financing in his life. He said, I did 5 million in sales last year. We don't do financing. I said, brother, we're going to A, find you a financing company, which he's got 2 now. And B, you need to make an ad with a call to action. Hey, have you thought about fixing your bricks or your concrete, but you're scared it costs too much? Great news. We have 0% interest for 24 months and you can finance today. Give us a call. Is he up 400% 1 month in sales? Like, he's obsessed with what we're doing. He didn't know what ROAS was. He didn't know what a call to action was. He's been doing this for 5 years, right? So it's important that you guys, first of all, are like, hey, this is what we're great at. We're great at software sales. We've got a great vision. We've got a great idea. We're a great partnership. We bring all this, but we need to expand. So self-improvement or reaching out and bringing people on that help build this Avengers type team to take it to the next level is the first step. Because a lot of folks sit in your guys' shoes and go, I'll figure it out on my own. And that probably cost me 2 or 3 years of pain I didn't need at the beginning. I have those really bad days where I just I don't even want to get up today. Like, I'm just exhausted. I don't want to put in the hours. I don't want to take the kids to school. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do a podcast. I don't want to coach. I don't want to help build this business. I don't want to do that today. Like, you get in these funks. Problem is you let those funks control you, and you have to control the funk. You have to understand that this is just a moment of feelings that will change. Your perspective and attitude will change several times throughout the day. Think about that. Your perspective and attitude will change several times throughout the day. So that moment that you're feeling down and there's going to be later on in the day that you feel good or that you feel positive or that you're angry or that you're pissed. You're going to have all these emotions throughout the day. So don't sit on that one emotion and let that be the whole day. Don't let one moment be the whole day. Don't let one up control your life or your week or your month. Don't let one issue be the entire day. You're allowed to protest. You're allowed to be upset. You're not allowed to say death to America. You're not allowed to take down our flag. Like, how dare you? We're not even in this war. Like, stop. Of course, we're going to support. Do you guys remember what's happened in Israel over time? Like, guys, it's not our place to get involved in everything. And it's not our place to allow everyone to come in our country. Like, there's going to be a civil war one day because you got all these pansy sticks on the left side that push and push and push and push and push and pull and say all the until the punches them right in the face. Everybody's a gangster till a gangster walks in. Everybody thinks they're a badass till they get punched in the mouth. And I got news for you. All these people that are acting like that, that's the kind of that happens. And you got to stay in the moment. You know, when those worst days are there, you have to stay in the moment. You can't keep looking at your big goal, your dream goal. You can't set those goals up there and then go in there and feel defeated. You can't go up there and go, I got to be a $5 million company today, because you're going to be defeated. You got to go, hey, how do I get 1 sale today? And then tomorrow, how do I get 2 sales? And then the next day, how do I get 3 sales? It's AGB, always getting better 1%. So how do you get to that point? You have to stay in the moment. If we just listen sometimes to that weak voice inside our body that says, oh, you can do it later. Oh, hit the snooze button. Oh, put that off. You can eat that. Like, dude, like that, dude. Like, smash that voice and take control. Smash that voice and say, that I am going to do what I need to do to win. You know, you need to be networking. We talked about it. In today's world, you have to be posting on social media. You are your own brand. It's not just your company. It's not just you. You are your brand, because if people know you, they need to know what you do. So you need to be posting what you do or about what you do every day. You can't fall into that group of people that go, I just don't really use social media. Then you shouldn't run a damn business. Well, I don't really want to be on social media much. Then you shouldn't be running a business. That's how this works. If you're running a business, you're the face of that business. You're the brand of that business. You're the thing that makes that business run. How are you going to hire employees if they don't even see who or what you're about? People that work for you want you to be relatable to them, and people that buy from your company, they want to know who you are. That's a fact. If you're going to put your name on a website, you need to have some information on your social media, and your company's social media should be posting all the time. To remind yourself that this is just a bad moment. I'm going to get over this moment. This is just a bad hour. I'm going to get over this hour. This is just a bad day. I'm going to have a better day tomorrow. You have to make that micro. Make your good things macro, make your bad things micro. Like, this is ridiculous. My kids have to grow up seeing this Death to America. Take your whatever you are ass and get the out then. Not death to America, death to you. Like, what the Like, why do we have to deal with this shit? Why do we have to get up and pay taxes and fight in the military and protect this country and do all these things for people to just come in here free of charge, not have to jump through hoops, don't know who you are, wear a mask on your face like a chicken and run your mouth? Why? It's wrong. Shouldn't have a right to do that. It's so inappropriate. It's just so disgusting. It's frustrating. You shouldn't say death to America ever. Like, to me, those are fighting words. You're my enemy when you say that. We let intimidation and bad things dictate, like I said, the hour and the day. Stop. Make all that small. Start focusing on you controlling the day. Don't let one bad thing define the entire day, week, month, any of it. Don't let it be your headline. Your headline needs to be positivity, affirmations. Tell yourself good things. Focus forward. Fail forward. Continue to prevail. Don't take shit. Don't quit. Bust your ass. Don't take no for an answer. And don't cut yourself short by limiting yourself in your beliefs. Believe you can and you will. Bam! And she literally, in the gym, I haven't seen her in a long time. I'm like, well, you know, Trump's probably win. She goes, I bet you'd suck his and get orange stuff lipstick all over your face. And I'm like, what? What did you just say? Are you like? And she got so angry. I've never seen her that way. And I bring this up because I see this all the time. That the left plays this, I'm holier than thou, I'm all for the people, I'm anti-division, I want everyone to succeed, but if you give me Trump, I'm leaving the country and I'm wishing the worst on you and I'm going to say all these hateful, screaming things. We didn't do that with Biden. We weren't screaming and yelling and calling him names and being vicious and saying these inappropriate things. Like, we were just like, he's a dumbass and he's old. And we let it go. You guys are just so much. It's just so exhausting. Let me tell you what isn't nonsense. Because during that time when he was elected, you had Black Lives Matter. Well, I ain't seen Black Lives Matter marching anywhere right now. And I'm not saying Black lives don't matter, because I think they do matter. I think all lives matter. But I also think that nobody's marching. And they only marched, in my opinion, to prove a point for political reasons and being pushed because Trump was in office. And that hurt him getting reelected. When you go into a home or when you're talking to a client, what is the best way to sell? Because a lot of people just go in there, wheel and deal. And that was great like 15 years ago. Right now, it's about listening. And it's about finding those pain points. And it's about finding the reason why you're there and making them tell you that. And it's about building rapport. And it's about letting your guard down, but helping them put their guard down. We all know this. And whether you've done in-home sales, you've done anything that any of you guys have done, people don't want to be sold. So they automatically have their guard up and they're scared that you're going to take advantage of them. Even if they invite you in the home, even if they called you for the service, they feel like they're not getting the best deal and their guard is up. Your job as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a salesperson, as a broker, as a real estate agent, is to get that guard to come down and have a relationship with them. Your job is to make them trust you. And I see this person wrote, Biden has accomplished more in 1 year, Trump did in 4. Right? Trump did, like, are you serious? This guy's a moron. He murdered 1.2 million. First of all, the COVID killed everybody. It's not he murdered anybody. And secondly, dude, I don't even know what Biden's accomplished because I know everything around me costs more. And I don't care what you do in business, you should always have testimonials. But that's one thing that's super important, that in the two businesses that I, two kind of industries I was in before, is getting a testimonial. These testimonials, you put them on the website, you put them on social media. People want credibility, right? They're going to buy from you because they're interested. You've ran an ad with a call to action. You're getting them all the points they want, but they want credibility. Like they want to know who you are, why you're doing what you're doing. Are there other people that have done this? Are they the only ones? Nobody wants to be the first customer ever, right? You always have to act as if, even if it's your first home you're selling or your first haircut you're doing or whatever it is, you can never act like that's the first customer. You got to act like you've done this a million times before, because that confidence will allow them to trust in you. I'm real big into testimonials. Reviews and testimonials are huge. And we've all been in there where it's just, it rains, it pours. Well, yeah, that's when it rains, and sometimes it pours. But you know what happens when it's done raining and pouring? A rainbow comes out and you just got your blessing. You went through your battle and you got your blessing. You stayed the course. 28,000 days is the average life. 28,000 days. What are you doing with each day? And you got to make each day count. And I know that's what cliche, what people say, but you really got to make each day count. Like I go in there, I struggle. I'm like, I got to do something today. I have to kick myself in the ass sometimes to do anything. The reason why everyone wants to come here is because we've always done the right thing. We have secured borders. You have to go through the process to be a citizen. We offer the best opportunity for jobs. We have the best military. We offer some of the best healthcare out there. We got to do better at schooling. Like all of those things, right? We're diluting that by just bringing people in where cities are going bankrupt and broke, having to spend all this money on immigration and give them credit cards and guys, and I feel bad for people needing asylum. I get it, but it's not our problem. It's not our problem. And I think that sometimes friends need to feel valued. As a parent, you need to feel valued. You need to feel needed as a parent. When your kids grow up and they move out and you don't feel needed, you have an identity issue. It's facts. Husbands and wives want to feel needed. Parents want to feel needed, but friends want to feel needed. Friends want to feel valued and they want to feel needed. They want to know you need them sometimes. So even though you think you're doing the right thing by not reaching out to them and imposing or annoying, you might be doing the wrong thing because they need to feel needed. Now, you can't be the type of friend that just needs and needs and needs, and then so you're taking and you're not giving. I believe everyone needs a few friends. You don't need 10, you don't need 5, you need 2 or 3. And look, if you don't have any friends right now, get you some friends. Start talking to people, start mingling. Sometimes you got to do things you're uncomfortable with. Life is part of living uncomfortable. Like, you can't just be comfortable in life. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to try new things, eat new foods, go new places. It's the only way to make friends. And then when you make friends, you try to keep those friends, but you got to put in the work. Nothing is free. Relationships aren't free. You got to put the effort in. How you doing, homie? You good? Great. I'm fantastic. How are the kids? High five. The wife's good? Awesome. You got to check in with people. It can't just be about yourself. It's got to be about them. And how many of you ever have to deal with that in life? You have to deal with people that are disloyal to you, that lie, cheat, or steal from you, or take advantage of you, or aren't your friends when you do things for them. And that's something that you've got to accept and deal with. And look, I'm not innocent. I'm a motherfucker. Always have been, probably always will be. I have zero tolerance. Anybody that knows me, they know I don't deal with stealing, lying, or cheating. Those are things I don't deal with. I'm a son of a bitch. I've been named a bully. I've been named all kinds of things in life. I have zero tolerance for lying, cheating, or stealing, period. That's just how I roll. So in life, make sure you're kind. Make sure you love. Make sure you always do the right thing. Make sure you're there for people. Make sure that you check on your friends. Make sure when they need something, you can do it for them. Don't ask me, friends, to help you move. I won't. I'll give you some money to get movers. I ain't fucking moving you. I hate fucking moving. Don't even fucking ask. But do me a favor. Check on some of your pals out there, some of your lady friends. Just check on them. Life's hard. Life's sad. Life's depressing. There's nothing better than having an old friend reach out to me. Dude, I get giddy. I'm like, wow, I haven't heard this person ever. Hey, man, how are you? I get excited. Quit making excuses. Your time right now is to go out and live your best life and be the best person that you can possibly be. And sometimes you're going to up. And sometimes you're going to have bad days. And sometimes it's going to seem like the worst days are still to come. And guess what? They are. But you know what else is to come? The best days. The best hasn't even happened yet. That's a fact. Because when you get through these storms, you get through these battles, there's blessings. You grade people on the work that they put in. Sales matters. Everything in life is a sale. You're doing customer service, you're selling something. You're at a car lot, you're selling something. You're doing car service, you're selling something. You're a doctor's office, you're selling something. Everybody's selling something. So don't say you're not a salesperson. You're a salesperson. So how do you get good at sales? Well, first of all, you got to hold yourself accountable to who around you. Are you the best of the best in your group, in your category? If you're not, you need to get back to work. Quit finding excuses. Quit looking for reasons to fail. Quit blaming everybody else. Quit blaming the leads, blaming the weather, blaming the credit, blaming this, blaming that, the economy. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Everybody's got the same obstacles. If me and you are doing the same job and my stats are better than yours, it's not because I'm lucky or things happen. It's because I'm better than you. It's time that you quit worried about your feelings and you start holding yourself accountable to the competition. It's time that if your leaders and your managers out there and you're running a company, you start sharing the results. Hide the results, share the results, not just celebrate the winners. Show the losers, hey, you the bed this month. I want everyone to know that Jimmy here the bed. Jimmy, what are you going to do better this month? That is how you get to the next level. Because it's so important that not only do you have the attaboys and attagirls and you're able to reward success, but you've got to be able to hold accountability in failure. When you're looking at different people and you're trying to hire and recruit people in your business, you need to find people that believe in what you're doing. First of all, you got to believe in yourself. We talk about it all the time, but then they believe in what you're doing. You have to have a product that makes sense. And look, there's all kinds of products that make sense. There's a need for almost anything and everything out there. You got to be able to market it the right way, but then you got to be able to talk to people and let them know you're passionate about it. You know, when I talk to people and they're super excited about something or they're passionate about something, I get excited about, like, what are they so excited about? That is important that you are able to show that in a sales call or a sales pitch. You have to have some kind of passion, and you've got to train your people on how to have passion. You have to manifest good things. You have to love yourself. Nobody will love you until you love yourself. And God gave you gifts. You have attributes, damn it. You just need to find out what they are and utilize them. You got to be open to that. You can't be negative or you're going to miss it. The clock is ticking. Your time is running out. Quit making excuses in life. Quit pointing the finger and trying to say, okay, this is just what I am. Quit setting your expectations and boxing out your goals in life and saying, this is all I am. No, you are more than that. You are whatever you want to be. I don't care what color you are, what gender you are, your education or where you come from. You are whatever the you want to be. But you've got to go manifest it and you've got to put in the work. It's not easy. So as long as you're willing to grind and put in the work and you stay positive and you manifest stuff and you don't let those bad moments, those worst days control you, you get to where you want to go. You'll create your own map. I want to surround myself with people who believe, who are all in, who want to better themselves, who want to take advantage of the opportunity they have in life, who want to excel, who want to elevate other people. That's who I want to surround myself with. And you don't ever have to be a liar, cheater, or steal to be a great salespeople. Those are scumbags. Those people don't deserve to be selling anything. You never have to lie, cheat, or steal. You can offer a great product, talk about the benefits of the product, find the pain points and the excitement that the consumer wants, and then close the deal. It's pretty simple. Everybody wants to make it so complicated. It's simple. If somebody fills out a form, or somebody talks to you on the phone, or somebody invites you into their home, do you think they're doing it for shits and giggles? Like, yeah, just give me a brochure. They're willing to talk to you about something. It's your job to educate them on it, answer all their questions, overcome any of their objections, and they get them agree to say, yeah, that is a salesperson.
You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out. Because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. You hear me, you faggots? A, B, C. A, always, B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Are you interested? I know you are, because it's or walk. You close or you hit the bricks. Decision. Have you made your decision for Christ?
So listen, always be closing, right? Been doing sales a long time, whether it's door knocking, whether it's telemarketing, whether it's running an in-home appointment. And the bottom line is customers do not buy on price. That is a small portion of it. They buy on emotion, they buy on value, they buy on intelligence, and they buy on you. They're buying you. Either you're a closer or you're not. I used to run all my companies the same way. There's an 80-20 rule. I believe 20% of your company that you're running, 20% of your sales reps, 20% of your management, your leaders, your customer service people, they are running the company for you. The next 80% are not. 60% of that 80% are just getting by. Just like the clip we watched on Glengarry Glen Ross, people are either losers or they're getting by. Closers close, and your top 20% will close. The next 60% just get by. But that bottom 20%, you got to churn and burn. They're wasting your time. They're complaining. They're arguing. They're finding reasons to fail. They're blaming everyone else's success as their failure. They're making excuses for the leads, making excuses of why they can't close. The weather, bad credit, I can't get a yes. Let me tell you something. Sales, life, relationships, business, it's all like golf. Your score is your score. That's it. What you put in is what you get out. That's how it works. If I close more than you, I'm better than you. If you close more than me, you're better than me. There is no excuses. There is no, oh, well, I ran leads in this area, or I went and knocked on doors here, or I talked to these customers and they wouldn't buy because of this. It's because you're not good enough. It's because you don't put in the effort. It's because you don't train. It's because you don't look for buying signals. It's because you don't shut the up in front of a customer and listen and then say, hey, this is what you're asking for, and find a reason to close. That's how sales works. People want to, and they raise their hand and they invite you in their home, or you knock on their door, or you talk to them on the phone. If they are interested, they are asking you to sell them something. You need to listen and try to sell them something.